Super, thank you. Welcome back, everybody. This is Robert from Custodian File. Appreciate all your support here. All right, let me give you the latest and greatest. What we have here is a DWP, aka Edison chopper, coming in, looking around. Gets tagged by a UFO dragon. For the new viewers, there were small, very tiny UFOs flying around Marina del Rey in the whole world. Very small. And they are tagging our aircraft, helicopters, airplanes, anything over 150 feet. So this is the video. Fast forward, just to give you a clue of what's going on. And then I slowed it down to add some contrast. And pretty much here comes the dragon from the right. Super slow. Look how slow the rotor is going. The rotor maybe does 3 rotations. This dragon enters and leaves. I call them dragons. 7 years ago, I was positive they were dragonflies. They had to be, right? They weren't birds, so they had to be a bug. But the thing is, these things, really for the most part, they fly only when there's aircraft, so they're very predictable. You can do this wherever you are. You can do this wherever you are. Now, I was talking to a viewer, and he brought up a good point, so I want to introduce a new theory. So I've said Marina del Rey is infested with these dragons, and it looks like pretty much it is the case because of this. There must be an underwater base, probably the one off the coast of Malibu. And then when you look on Plane Finder, the radar tapes, there's really only like one spot in America where the military will focus all their choppers, and that is Marina del Rey. But then there's also now, I'm thinking of a new theory that our satellites, pretty much our spy satellites, are probably about the best in the world. So that would mean if there was something flying around on the ground with IR detection, that America's satellites would probably see these things first. So that's probably one reason why they're in Marina del Rey, but it doesn't explain why the military is not invading other locations in America. But I do want to put that out. We got to factor in how good our spy satellites are, because that's what got their attention. They went online in 2016, and then in 2017, just the military just showed up massive here, massive. So I just want to put that out. This is what this channel is all about, brainstorming, getting new information. Science reveals itself slowly. So we're going to have to earn all this new knowledge. So brainstorm with me. Let's figure this out. Nobody has all the answers. It'll be a really long time before we do, but we're starting. We've started here. All right, if you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. Let's go to the next video. Super. Okay, we got ourselves it's not tourism, it's some type of a VIP helicopter coming in. He's on Plane Finder. He had his GPS. Look at this bird. This bird's flying up. Look at this dragon just coming in and going. The bird is still there. That's why birds are so easy. Incredible, right? And then he gets tagged again. That's that dragon that went from right to left. I guess made a U-turn and came back from left to right. Very predictable. I know if you're new to this channel, this is a lot of information. But basically, here's this bird again. Look at this bird just flying along, and look at this dragon comes in and out of the picture. Just like that. Very common. Very predictable. And you can record this wherever you are, wherever you see helicopters, airplanes. Hold your camera landscape. Zoom in just a little bit, not too much. Something like this. You don't need a lot of aircraft. And record landscape for 30 seconds. And try to see a dot. It will be fast, dark, and it'll look like a little dot. And that will be the dragon. And don't give up on your first video. Stick with it. And pretty much, when you find your video, please share it with me at custodianfile@gmail. Custodianfile@gmail. Here we go. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, real quick here, I just want to show you this person here, Dr. Leo Sprinkle, psychologist, University of Wyoming. He did a lot of UFO investigation, hypnosis. He really was a pioneer. He worked a lot with Dr. Alan Hynek. They did a blue task panel, worked together. quite a bit in the 70s. The reason I bring it up is I went to pharmacy school in Laramie, Wyoming, and I got to know this guy pretty well. Now, at the time, I didn't know he was a legend, but we would just hang out and talk about UFOs because actually 10 miles north of Laramie was a ranch, a farmer, Pat McGuire, and he was being abducted and visited a lot, and that's how I got to know Dr. Leo Sprinko. Just for what it's worth, it's good to know the experts who have come before us. Alan Hynek, Dr. Leo Sprinko, psychologist. All right, let's go to the next. Super. Okay, here's the brown dwarf channel. Look at this. East LA, Apache's been flying around, and look at this. Look at this dragon flies right up to his windshield. Phenomenal, just phenomenal. I've slowed this down. See again, look how slow the rotor blade's going. How many rotations does it, I mean, just count there. The dragon enters the frame from the right, flies in front of the windshield. Again, how many rotations there? Two complete rotations? This is beyond amazing. The speed of these things. They're a rifle shot. They're a 50 caliber. 2,000 miles an hour, that's what it looks like. We didn't have digital cameras, we would never see this. So a lot of good things had to happen. Please check out the channel here. It's worth checking out. He's doing a fantastic job. Believe me, when you have Black Hawks and Apaches flying over you, you know there's something going on. And the Coast Guard also. They're not just flying by because they're lost. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, super. We have a VIP chopper here, just flying over the Jetty Rocks. The Jetty Rocks appears to be ground zero. That's where the Pentagon flies circle, racetracks. Why? Obviously, they're in the water right there. Why are they in the water? My guess, that's where the waves smash into the rocks. Kinetic energy is being generated. They're utilizing that for electricity. It's the most logical answer. Okay, what we have here is a new viewer, Christine in San Francisco. She decided, you know what, I'm going to give this a try. She goes out on her balcony, just recording the jet in the background, and on her first try, records a dragon. I'm hearing this a lot. So evidently, there's a lot of UFO tiny dragons flying around. There really is. My estimate was 1 dragon per square mile on Earth. And Google says there's about 200 million square miles, which would obviously equate to 200 million dragons, but that might be a really low estimate. We just don't know yet. It's going to take thousands of more videos to get a more accurate answer. But again, people are just saying, Robert, I did this on my first try. So that's real science. That's serious data, and it has to be factored in. Just to hear it. I mean, I tell people try 5 or 10 videos before you give up, but actually nobody's yet said, hey, I tried this 10 times and I don't see anything. I mean, that's because when there's nothing, that's data too. The absence of data is data. So, if you're recording this and you're not getting anything, please let me know, because I need to know, are there locations in America or on the Earth where there are no dragons? Probably not likely, but I need some feedback. All right, super, let's go to the next. Okay, super, this is my video of a mosquito on the glass door. I'm trying to document what bugs look like. Very easy, look what flies behind. I super slowed this down to 3%. Super slow. What moves that fast at 3%? So I'm doing my best whenever I see bugs, but they're really hard to try to go out there and record bugs. It's so much easier. Okay, this is a brown dwarf. Look at this, recording airliners flying over his head in East LA, East Los Angeles. Look at this. All you got to do, that's the format. He kind of zoomed in a little bit too close. I'd zoom back, but nevertheless, he's getting lucky. He's knocking it out of the park here. These things are tagging airliners. They're tagging airliners. Very predictable, very typical. Anyone could do this. They're all over America, all over the world. You can do this. Just don't zoom in too close. You need more. You need at least 1,000 feet. But like I said, it's There it is right there. There's the channel, Brown Dwarf. Please check it out. He's doing a fantastic job. He's just using a cell phone. Now, you don't need special camera equipment. I mean, I don't want to, you can go out and spend a lot of money, but you really don't need all the special camera equipment. Just your cell phone, 4K, 60 frames, landscape, zoom in a little bit for 30 seconds, look for a dot, boom, just like that. If you blink, you'll miss it. If you blink, you'll miss it. They go by in about 1/10 of a second, and a human blinks at 1/10 of a second. So you literally, when your eyes close for 1/10 of a second, you'll miss it. And that's okay. There's so many dragons. Don't worry about it. You'll get other videos. Very predictable. This is happening a lot, by the way, over the airspace in Culver City, California. Right over Culver City, California. Just very typical, predictable, easy to do. I could do 10 videos an hour, 10 dragon videos an hour. I don't even do it anymore. They're so easy. Maybe when the weather gets warmer, I'll go outside and do that. But in the meantime, I'm recording behind the glass door. So that really sums it all up here. Please, if you like what you see, please subscribe, comment, reach out. Let me know what you're thinking, good or bad. If you're a new viewer, I understand they're bugs, they're birds, they gotta be. I mean, I was on board with that in the beginning. It's scary. It could be scary for the first 100 days, but it really wears off. Like you've listened to your favorite song 100 times, it wears off. But I respect that if you're scared. But you should be concerned. I mean, it's been 7 years, and I'm still shaking my head. I'm puzzled. What is this? What is this? I'm very puzzled. So let's all get together, brainstorm this, and let's figure it out. This is valuable information. This is our opportunity. I think this is the future. I think they're running on electricity. Let's figure out how to utilizing such extreme high voltage. Let's take advantage of it. One advantage is we can make hospital cameras, MRI, X-ray, CT, CAT scans. We could make them 500% more efficient. Now, it won't happen overnight. It'll take 30, 40, 50 years. But, how long will it take if we don't try? So let's cash in on it. Let's benefit from this information. All right, this is Robert from Custodian File. Stay safe until the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.